What's up guys, it's Maddie, and this video might go really fast because my battery's low and it's gonna die, but I really want to film this. I don't feel like changing the batteries, so it's gonna be like that. Now first of all, I'm not sure if this is even relevant anymore, but it is to me, so I'm gonna talk about it. Now, second of all, I'm so mad. Like, I would have filmed this video sooner, but I was so mad I couldn't do it. So anyway, let's look through Social Repose's past, so then we can go through the future, Yeah. So first of all, you cheated on Ayala, I believe that's how you say your name, and stuff. Now, I wasn't following him at this point, so I didn't know anything about that, and when I started following him, I didn't look back on that. I mean, I've heard people talking about it in the comment section, oh yeah, what about Ayala and blah 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 blah, and that kind of thing, but I didn't really pay attention to it. So, you cheated on her, which was bad. It was bad. Okay. But we all thought it was a one-time thing, that you wouldn't do it again, that everything was fine. And me, I was thinking, well, yeah, you gotta give him a chance, he said he'd be better. I point blank remember him saying in a video that how he was yeah, I cheated on Ayala, that was bad, I'm fine now. Well, you point blank lied. So from that, after that happened, we go to Jacqueline's stuff. Now, the issue with this, I think, is very apparent. You cheated on her throughout the entire time you guys were dating. It was really bad. But the thing is, I don't really know how, when I found you guys, but I remember I was watching a video when you guys went to the museum. That's when I found Jacqueline. So you guys are dating, everything's cool, except you're cheating on her, which is really bad. We know this. Everybody knows. Obviously, it's bad. Now, Jacqueline makes a video. She's, crying. She's, in tears. She can barely speak. She acknowledges she looks terrible because, when you're sad, when you're crying, you're gonna look terrible because you feel terrible and stuff. So much emotion. She's put so much emotion into your guys' relationship. And then you make a video. And I just want to let you know that that's, this video is one out of the only 2 YouTube videos I've watched ever that have actually disturbed me. Because you're over here talking about basically almost ruining Jacqueline's life. And you're calm, you're cool, you're not crying, you're not feeling sad that lost your girlfriend. It's so disturbing. The amount of apathy you have from something that's so emotional is not okay. It's wrong. It's terrible, and no, that's not a good thing. Now, at the beginning of the video, you point blank say, "Hey guys, I messed up," but it was so casual. It was so not heartfelt, unheartfelt. There was no heart ever anywhere. It's you had a heart and you threw it away and nobody knows what happened to it. You say you messed up, except I don't think you really mean it in that way, as in hey guys, I messed up. You meant it as in look at me, look at the bad thing I did. I'm acknowledging that what I did was bad. That's it. But I relish in the attention I'm getting from that. And then, so you say you messed up, and then you go on through the entire video listing out reasons why this was Jacqueline's fault, essentially. You say things oh yeah, people warned her. Well, people warn you that when you go outside, you're gonna get melanoma, cancer, and stuff like that if the sun beats down on you. And then, but we all go outside into the sun, right? So people go tanning and stuff. So when people get melanoma and stuff, it's not everybody's all oh hey, well, I warned you about the cancer. You should have just listened to me and never went outside at all. That's not what happens. That's not logically there are risks that you would take, but Jacqueline saw the best in you, and as that analogy, it's ridiculous to never go outside in the sun. You can't do that. Especially if, she cares about you. You know what I'm getting at there, hopefully. Now, another thing is, so you start to bring in your business and, YouTube and, your music and stuff. But somebody commented on there, and I agree with them, is that I fail to see how this has to do anything with your relationships. Okay, so you say you're more dedicated to your, work and stuff than your relationships. But if that's so, then why did you cheat on Jacqueline? Why did you have so much time to cheat on Jacqueline? You see what I'm getting at here? Those do not corroborate at all. The fact that you're sitting there saying you're more, caring about, your fan base and stuff, and you apologize to them, that's another thing. You didn't say sorry to Jacqueline at all. She said you didn't even hug her. And that's one of the reasons why, like, you say, hey, people are probably going to think I'm a sociopath for this. Probably because throughout the entire video you're showing no ounce of, like, emotion, like, at all, like, little to no emotion. Like, maybe that's just one of the reasons why people think you're a sociopath, because you're acting like one, because you're, like, being like that. And the thing is, like, you're saying, like, you're sorry to your fans and stuff. Like, no, your fans, like, are mad at you because of what you did to Jacqueline. So you have to say sorry to Jacqueline, Like, obviously people are going to be mad at you because, again, that's a bad thing. That's a shitty thing to do. You didn't say sorry to her at all, which, obviously would probably mean that you're not sorry. Felt no emotion for, like, what you did to her. And, like, throughout the entire video you're, like, having, like, little to no emotion. And you showed some shame, some remorse, and, like, most of that was for, like, your reputation, and, like, only tiny percent of it was maybe to Jacqueline. You're talking about her, you're saying, oh yeah, she's perfect, she's atheist, but you didn't say I love her. You didn't say anything like saying that you, like, felt really strong, deep connection to her as she did with you versus her video, which, is an issue. Yeah, that's not a good thing. And again, like, you're talking about how you're, like, sorry to your fans and stuff like that, and how you want to practice on your, like, work and stuff, except because of this, like, you're gonna go down. Like, I don't know what else to say. See, Jacqueline's over here giving her all, like, giving you her everything. Like, she would probably, like, you can tell she's in love with you. She would probably, like, saw off her own hand and, like, give it to you if you need it, because she, like, cared about you that much, like, that level of caring, and you're showing no remorse, which that in itself is terrible and, like, screwed up. Okay, and then Onision comes in. So now throughout this whole entire time, you're over here saying how you hate him, how, like, making videos about him, all that stuff. And the thing that got me there is that you were saying how you hate him and stuff, you don't like making videos about him, yet you kept doing it. You kept, like, saying, like, all that kind of thing. You kept doing that, which kind of was a red flag to me, but, like, I still, like, liked you and stuff, which is really sucks because you are a terrible human being, and when I watched you, I thought you were not. But you're different. And which is funny, is, like, people are saying how, like, you guys were, like, best friends and stuff. And with that, people have friends that either they want to be like, or that they are like, kind of have a similar mindset and stuff, so it's, like, I don't find it too crazy that, like, you and Onision have, like, the same effed up things going on in your head, because, if you guys were really that, like, that good of friends once, like, you, like, not, be around that, you can't, like, not, like, receive from that and stuff. Now, the thing is that you're over here, like, bashing Onision for things, the very same things that you were doing. Like, Ayala saw, like, all the stuff going on about, like, Ayala saw all the messages that you sent to, like, all those girls and stuff. Like, that's messed up. Like, just because people are nearly 18, like, there's not an issue here that, like, it's legal, except they don't know that you could be manipulating them, and that's exactly what you're doing to Ayala and Jacqueline. You were manipulating them to fit, like, the thing that you wanted, and you were, like, breaking them down. And the cheating further, like, cemented that emotional, like, degradation. Which, again, I don't have to say this, but I'm going to say it again because you seem to not understand. That is wrong. That's very, very wrong. That's not good. See, I'm getting angry, like, just talking about it. And the fact that it was, like, really, really ironic is, like, the Villain music video and the My Future Girlfriend music video. I was watching the My Future Girlfriend music video, and I was like, okay, like, this is an art video, like, I get it's art video, but is it really? Like, a small part of me was thinking, could this all really be satire? Like, could he really be, like, saying those words and that type of thing, like, satirical? Like, 100% satirically? And apparently not, because you accomplished, like, 90% of the things you said you would in that video. Be around that, you can't, like, not, like, receive from that and stuff. Now, another thing is that you're over here, like, bashing Onision for things, the very same things that you were doing. Like, Ayala saw, like, all the stuff going on about, like, your, Ayala saw all the messages that you sent to, like, all those girls and stuff. Like, that's messed up. Like, just because people are nearly 18, like, there's not an issue here that, like, it's legal, except they don't know that you could be manipulating them, and that's exactly what you're doing to Ayala and Jacqueline. You were manipulating them to fit like the thing that you wanted, and you were like breaking them down, and the cheating further like cemented that emotional like degradation, which again, I don't have to say this, but I'm going to say it again because you seem to not understand. That is wrong. That's very, very wrong. That's not good. See, I'm getting angry like just talking about it. And the fact that it was like really, really ironic is like the Villain music video and the My Future Girlfriend music video. I was watching the My Future Girlfriend music video and I was like, okay, like this is an art video. Like, I get it's an art video, but is it really? Like, a small part of me was thinking, could this all really be satire? Like, could he really be like saying those words in that type of thing, like satirical? Like 100% satirically? And apparently not, because you accomplished like 90% of the things you said you would in that video. Sorry about that, my camera's on the verge of dying. But as I was saying, like, in the Do Future Girlfriend video, like, that was real. Like, a lot of it was real, and like, you were just passing it off as satire, which I find really, really disgusting, and the things you did, and like, and all, is just really disgusting. And, like, that's a word that I keep hearing a bunch of people use, and they're true. Like, that's terrible what you did. Now, on to Villain. So in the Villain music video, I was like listening to the song and I was like, oh yeah, like, where did he come up with that, you know? But like, it's literally what you did. And you put Jacqueline in your music video, singing about the things you were doing to her, and or did to Ayala, and stuff. And the cruel irony in that is like, oh my god. Like, you're over there singing about that stuff, and she's just like, oh yeah, like, I'm helping you with your music video. Great art, Richie, like, art, and stuff. And then it's like, turns out to be true, and that, like, you are the villain, like. And the one lyric that really, like, gets me is that, like, but you let me write in. It's kind of like, oh hey, like, Jacqueline let you into her emotions, like, she let herself love you and stuff, and you did this to her, and, like, you know it, like, all the things that Richie's been doing, like, he knows what he's doing, he knows that's bad, but he, like, feeds off it or something, like, he, like, knows it's bad, but he doesn't care, like, he's just like, okay, like, that's great, I did this, like, woohoo, good to me, like, that's it. Like, see, there's the, like, acknowledging that you did something, but not trying to repent, like, that kind of thing. Bringing me back to how you never said sorry to Jacqueline, and, like, even if you didn't mean it, like, you could have lied to her, but, like, you already lied enough, so I don't think you, like, care, you know, and stuff. And the fact that you're sitting there, like, arguing, like, your weakest way, and stuff, like, you know all your arguments are crap, like, they are not excuses, like, you're passing them off as it's, like, everything's fine, like, those are valid excuses, like, there's no valid excuse for cheating, like, you cheated on Jacqueline, like, you had time to, like, stop it, but like throughout the entire relationship, basically, you were cheating on her and lying and going behind her back, and she like passed it off as like, oh yeah, like, guys, like, I'm just here for my music, like, Jacqueline was like being too clingy and stuff, which she refuted, and like, that's not true, like, obviously, like, you're the one who wanted to get married with her, like, you physically did that with her, and like, if you didn't want that to happen, you could have said something, but no, you like the attention better, and you didn't want to, like, say something, or maybe you didn't care and you just thought it was fun to mess with Jacqueline because you're, like, a piece of crap. And in the midst of it all, you are all over here deleting comments. Like, you know you did wrong, people are calling you out on it, and you delete their comments. Like, you're doing the same things Onisan is doing. The video of you losing sub counts. Wasn't Onisan doing this basically almost the same thing when he was losing subs? And the fact that you sat there over there criticizing him all the time, thinking you're better, and actually you're the same. And now he's over there, since he's also a narcissist, saying that he's better, and telling Jacqueline, who's really hurting right now and does not need any of that, that he was right and therefore he's somehow better than you. When both of that stuff is not true. And yeah. So in conclusion, Social Repulsive is a terrible human being, and I very much dislike him, and you should too, because, you know, he's a cheater. And is probably sociopath and or narcissist. So yeah, thank you guys for watching my video all the way through. Have a nice day, have a nice week, everything's fine, I'm angry. Thanks for watching. Bye guys!